The City of Fort Lauderdale recently approved converting their Lockhart Stadium complex for Inter Miami's Academy and Training Center. But first, the team will play the first two MLS seasons at existing Lockhart Stadium, as well, so while not permanent, Inter Miami does indeed have a place to play. For now. In the meantime, they are still working on their first top players. While wild speculations erupt regularly on top international soccer stars, an easy-to-believe player prediction came out of Mexico. Inter Miami began serious queries to acquire defender Hector Moreno. The center-back plays for La Liga Real Sociedad and regularly starts for Mexico's international team. Inter Miami couldn't appear smarter than starting to build their starting roster from the backline. And they couldn't do better than starting with Moreno. Want your voice heard? Join the MLS Multiplex team. Right for us. Moreno does not make many tackles and is not the busiest defender, but he's solid everywhere else. He is also strongest at holding onto the ball. Beyond that, few are better than he is in crossing, passing, and concentration. He used those strengths in his best game this season for Real Sociedad vs. Real Madrid. He got 58 touches, won one aerial duel and finished with 87% passing success. That was a 2-0 win over Madrid. When Inter Miami signs Moreno and his teammates, they'll eventually play at a mixed-use Miami complex at what is now Melrose Park. The club plans to sign a 99-year lease to build Miami Freedom Park with the local government later this year. Officials, including owners David Beckham and Jorge Mas, will then have to fill out coaching and staff positions. More from MLS Multiplex. Inter Miami expanded into MLS without the advantage of organizations such as FC Cincinnati, where the locals had a USL soccer structure in place to launch from. Miami has had to move carefully. The South Florida fan base so far has stayed satisfied with renderings of the stadium complex. They haven't complained much about the cautious pace of development. Still, Miami Herald writer Greg Cote recently erupted at the realization that Inter Miami would, at first, become Inter Fort Lauderdale. They'll play there at the future practice site until the local complex gets built. With just a bit of acid in the terms, he did acknowledge that the Inter Miami organization has had to clear many hurdles and vault many obstacles to get to this point. But it has taken time. Next, USMNT vs Chile, 4 winners and losers. With all that time invested, Cote warned that the team had best become instant league champions. The temporary stadium plans have satisfied fans for now, but success is a requisite to keep them happy.